G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to Banished. It's been a little while since I played Banished. It's been because Destiny 2 beta came out and there's some other things I wanted to do. But today I was like, I need to record something I don't want to play, and I just had this massive craving for Banished. So I am back playing Banished for the moment. Gonna try and make a new town because Straya crashed and burned. It was pointed out to me that I was an idiot and I left my boarding house up too long. Well, I didn't have anywhere for people to move into and fuck each other. So that was my bad. So now that I know that I shouldn't do that, I'm gonna try again, and this time hopefully my town will succeed. I have very high hopes for this, and I hope to God that things actually go well for me. I'm gonna call my town Bangpad to hopefully give my citizens the idea of what they're supposed to do here. Valleys, large fair, on hard. Yeah, okay. We're still on hard mode, so we're still just a bunch of nomads with a cart. We don't have all the luxuries that come with starting on easy difficulty. That town has been ruined. I recognize that. That has happened to me several times. It's very depressing when that happens. So I'm gonna have to build a place where people feel romantic, where people feel like they wanna be with each other. They wanna get under the covers and they wanna roll around and get a bit sweaty. That's what they wanna do. So this is gonna be like the Valentine's Day of towns. This is gonna be where they all come just to get their pants off and get rowdy. I actually really like this map. I'm just like located on this like mad little peninsula. Like this is the trade river coming down here. So if I build a trading post on both sides, maybe I can double dip. Maybe the trader like randomly generates whenever it shows up. But fishing is going to be mad. I can build a tunnel through that mountain. Oh, this is going to be a good time. I've got a good feeling about this. Everyone has stopped working. Why have you stopped working? You have to keep cutting down all the natural resources. I need everything. Reserve of food alone, reserve of firewood is low already. Well, bollocks. I've forgotten to make... Where's my thing? Where's my thing? Here it is. Make me a gatherer's hut. Where's the gatherer's hut going to go? I'm going to put it just down here. I've got nowhere else to put it because everything else is going to get destroyed on this peninsula. There's not a lot left for anything like that. Oh, I probably could put it up there. That's right, that doesn't matter so much. I just need that gatherer's hut to be up and about, quick, smart, if you don't mind. And go like that as well. And build a hunting cabin too. Got 2 builders going on the hop. That's a good time. What else am I going to need? I'm going to need a fishing village, and then I'm going to need to get a bridge across to the first homelands over here. Look at all the gubbins over here. I need this in my life. Someone make a fishing village. Yes, look at them go. 4 children have been born. People are getting their bang on. The bang pad is living up to its name. Oh, yes, Jeffries. I have 5 children, 10 adults. I need to keep this fuck rate going. I need to keep them banging. I need to keep everyone with their bottom halves naked and like rolling around with each other. That's a good thing. Would you build this barn already so that I can feel a bit better about having to get rid of this cart? Because this cart is full of nothing. And I have no food. Everyone's gonna die of hunger. Someone build this shit. Oh, God. Please don't let my people starve to death straight away. I shouldn't be able to practice. I've been playing this, like, outside of videos for a little while. I should know what I'm doing. Maybe I need these Jeffries to stop mining all the resources and go and actually build some shit for me. Can you do that for me? Yeah? Yeah, nah, yeah. Alright, there we go. For the moment, I think we're sustainable. We're getting some food in. We've got some fishes going, a hunting cabin, a gatherer's hut. Wood cutter to keep people from freezing to death, which is always a good thing. Now I just need to figure out that stop putting shit in the get rid of the cart. No one wants the cart. Fuck off, cart. You're no good to anyone. So now I just need to figure out a way to make houses that people can get their shag on in. Where's my houses? Here we go. So maybe if I just build like a couple of houses just like on the back of here, like that and like that, and like we'll go like that as well. I mean, it's going to be hard to keep them warm because people are stupid and don't understand the idea of rationing shit. They're just like, hey, I'm mildly cold right now. Instead of wearing a fucking jacket or just going into my neighbor's house where there is a big fuck-off fire burning, I'm going to heat my whole house, then go out for the day because my Jeffries are retarded and they don't understand that if they freeze to death, well, they die. I mean... Like, they're not even smart enough to realize that death means dying. They just don't understand anything. Alright, got my houses built up, looking nice. Look how fucking good they look. Okay, what's going on in here? We have 2 children in here, but I think they already had children. We have a nice young couple, 17 and 18-year-old. They're going to get shaggy later, and another child in there. So I think it's working out. Like, I have 5 children and 11 adults. So I've gained 1 extra baby since the last autumn. I think autumn is the time when everyone gets their romp on. I'm building a bridge here because I need to get across to the Isle of everything over there. And I'm also building a tunnel under this little mountain here because otherwise I have to walk all the way around here. Like, they can walk over the mountains themselves, but I can't build a path that way. So I'm building a tunnel through the mountain to make their lives a little bit easier. I mean, no one wants to hike over a cliff. That's the worst. Previous experiences told me that eventually they're going to start breaking their tools. So I better just bang in a blacksmith like right there. That's a really good spot for it actually, because I've got my stockpile and my woodcutter and my blacksmith all just right next to each other, looking great. Put that like there as well. So yeah, so then like when they start breaking their tools, inevitably I can actually do something about it and try and help them. Because I've had 2 more babies being born. Get around us, our population is booming, the bang pad is banging. Zold and Bree got their shag on and they had Diliana. Those were like, that was the young couple I was so excited for. Good job, Zold and Bree. I'm proud of you guys. You guys are helping the cause. You guys are fucking for my future. Alright, my bridge is built, which means I'm going to make another gatherer's hut. Like down here isn't a great spot. There's not a lot of like things for them to scavenge down there because it's all like it's old wood, but there's not a lot of it. So if I just come and like plant a thing like just out in the middle of the forest out here, where there's a bunch of trees and shit like there, we'll also put another hunting cabin out there because I'm just going to replace what I have done over down south with just over here. So that way, hopefully, they can get some more food out of them. We'll just go like that. I don't care about the crooked path over this side. This is just like, this is just the resource, there we go, words, gathering area. I don't care too much about how the paths look and all that kind of nonsense. Because this is going to be like the metropolis, and that is going to have to be my resources. So that's how this is going to have to work. Guys, I know you don't like it, but just deal with it. We'll be okay if you just get to work and go find yourself some more tools because they're all freaking broken. Look at all the deer and mushrooms and goodnesses over here. Look at this shit. Look, there's deer and mushrooms right next to each other. That is a smorgasbord. That is a smorgie's worth of food right there, just waiting to be eaten by all of my Jeffreys. Someone get over there and make this goddamn gatherer's hut and hunting cabin so that we can go and eat everything on the island. I just realized that it's snowing and -2 degrees and I don't have any way for these guys to keep warm. Like, they've got their fires and stuff, but I haven't made a tailor yet. Where the dick is the tailor? Tailor. There he is. You can go just like on the corner here. You'll be good there. I think that's a good spot for you. So they can make their clothes and be warm and not freeze to death. Actually, that would have been a great place for a pub. I think I should have put a pub there later on down the track. How big is a pub these days? Where is the pub? There's the pub. Are you going to fit anywhere here? You are not. Oh, maybe I'll just put it there. I'll put it at the crossroads because everyone needs a tavern at your main crossroads of your city. Like in Melbourne, there's, what's it called? Oh, it's at the, oh, fucking hell. The Young and Jackson's. The Young and Jackson's pub is in like the center of Melbourne. Like you get off the train at Flinders Street Station in the heart of the city, and there's Young and Jackson's right there, and it's the greatest pub ever. Been there for like 1 billion years too. So you need a pub in the middle of your town if your town is to survive. I'm doing this the Australian way. Everyone needs a pub. Yes, the population is growing. There is 19 adults and 7 babies. People are still shagging and having a great time in Bang Pad. Should have called it like Bachelor Pad or something, because all that happens here is people just like work really long hours for not a lot of money and then go home and wish they got laid, but it doesn't happen as much as what I would like it to. I think like a Bachelor Pad would be a much more appropriate name, but that's alright. Bang Pad is what it's called now. There are children in all of these homes. There's no one living in the boarding house, like at all. But I guess the houses are almost full, so that's going to have to come back into play in a little bit. Not too bad. 20 adults now. I have 6 laborers, 2 builders, and all sorts of good things, which I'm going to have to use shortly when these things eventually get built, but they're taking their sweet goddamn time. It's winter again. Damn it, I hate winter. It's I'm always so scared that people are going to freeze to death because winter's a big bag of dicks. Alright, there we go. My new gatherer's hut and my hunting lodge are up and about on the other side of the river, which means that they're going to be getting all sorts of good gubbins out of that forest over there, which means I can get rid of this and I can get rid of this entire fucking forest here, which I've been wanting to do for ages because I have no goddamn logs. So if I just get rid of all of this, that's a really big removal job actually. Shouldn't have done it that big because they won't do anything else until that job is done. That doesn't matter to me too much. I'm building some houses on the other side of the river as well over here, just so these guys don't have to walk so far to work. I don't, like, that's a long way to walk across the river and all that kind of shit. Not so much of a difference like from there to there, but it might make a difference between them freezing to death and them being alive and happy and well. I need to build more houses anyway, and I don't like building everything in the same spot, because if a fire comes through here, my entire world will burn, and I don't want that to happen. That would be bad. So I'm going to spread it out just a little bit and try and keep this town moving along nicely. But so far, it is kicking along and I'm happy. Look at the little Jeffreys working away down there. I'm so proud of them. They don't complain, they don't whinge, they just get to work. Like, whether it's cutting down a tree or shagging his whistles or doing whatever he needs to do, the Jeffrey of Bangpad is a superstar and I love them all. Look at him go. Look at him go. Just chopping and chopping and running and oh my god, they're like little ants. Go my ant Jeffreys! Oh, my town is thriving. Bangpad is doing super well for itself. I'm proud of this little town. No one's freezing, no one's dying, no one's having any sort of a problem whatsoever. They are going to start dying of old age relatively soon, but I have 24 Jeffreys and 9 children Jeffreys. So there's enough here to go around. I think I should be okay. I do want to get rid of like all like the iron and the stone and shit up here because it's doing me no favors being all the way up there in the way of my trees. I can't make any more tools. That's always a good sign. I have iron for days and I've started making a training post. So Bangpad will continue on and be happy and be merry and everything will be okay in Bangpad. But I don't have to continue on in another episode because I'm going to have to leave this episode here. I will probably come back and play this in not too long, don't you worry. But for the moment, I'm going to have to leave it here. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter, but don't talk to you there first. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.